Well, home from leave of about 11 days. So the water changes in the fish room have begun. Guess what I did? Uh-huh. I flooded the bathroom. Tank number 1, 20-gallon Dumbo Ear Mosaic Dragon Guppy and Corydoras. Filtration had slowed down, so I will be putting a little water in a bucket and wash the filter out. And if there's any carbon in it, I'll be cutting it open and removing the carbon. And lost a couple guppies in the 29-gallon, but I told Rod don't worry about it because there was a little problem there before I left. The Betta Wreck definitely has to have a water change. They haven't had one in a while. And the crown tail Betta fins are curling, so I know I need to improve the water conditions there. So, yeah, everybody's doing well. Angels, they need to go to the LFS. These guppies going to the LFS, all males. Beautiful half moon mosaics. Alright, this one's almost full, so I better quit what I'm doing over here so I don't flood the fish room like I flooded the bathroom. Those angels are so big. I didn't know they could get that large. The gourami and the paradise fish really are having a hard time. But a little bit more water, and then I'm going to turn on the pumps. I finished up the water change here, added a little bit of Easy Green from Aquarium Co-op, removed any dead fish. One was on the filter and one was on the bottom, a male and a female. So we got one that looks like it's got some skinny disease, but the others look fine. So I may lose one more female in this brood here. I'm working on the 25 right now, have already done a water change, and am now in the process of filling it with fresh water. And then I will be doing this little 10-gallon right here. And then I may have to wait till this evening to work on the Betta Wreck, but I'm excited. Okay, I got the water levels back up in the ponds. So this one was severely low, the 20-gallon. This one was down probably about 4 inches. This one was down a couple inches, so I gotta get in there and investigate to see if looks like the filter's still connected to the pump, but the pump came off the wall. This one's not blowing any aeration right now, so I'm going to work with that. As you see, the babies are hungry, so I'm going to... And I also took the mystery snail out and put it in an aquarium. I got 3 guppy fry out this morning. I don't see any more right now. Yeah, I do. We'll see how they survive. The temps are getting down into the 40s at night, but they're still alive, so don't know how they're faring at those low temperatures. But nature is a wonder. As you see, I'm going to feed them. Let me see. See if I can do it while I'm filming. They like the pellets. Watch this. Come on, babies. Come on. Come on, get you something to eat. I have 9 goldfish, 1's black, and then 1 guppy. I did lose one that the pet store called a shabumpkin, but it wasn't a true shabumpkin. Just an orange and white comet. That's the goldfish right there that I called Mohawk. I also added more duckweed. Because all the duckweed was gone. I do need to bring in those live plants. These I'll let die back and they'll come back next year. These will winter. They'll die back in some frost, with a frost, and they'll grow back next year. This one I'll bring in the house. This one I'll put in a water bowl and bring it in the house. These should be brought in and probably put in a water bowl. That also will be brought in. These need to be brought in. Most of my plants will be coming in within the next month, so. Still got some pellets down here, but they're chewing and digesting their food. I have 2 sponge filters and this pump right here. This is just a fountain, and that one's just a fountain with duckweed. There's no fish in those tanks. I may split them up. I don't know. We'll see. That's 20 gallons, so I can put 1 goldfish in that one. That's 40 gallons, so I can put 2 to 3 goldfish in that one. And this one's 120 gallons. 125 gallons. So they can take quite a few goldfish. I'm not getting koi anymore because I really don't have the setup that would be healthy for them in the long run. Even though others have raised koi in 125 gallon, it's not advisable. Well, I did get the Betarax water change done, and I moved the bettas around so they're all in different homes. There's no divider. Everybody has their own tank. This one down here has a blackbeard algae issue, so I'm going to have to get the peroxide out. And then I moved the tall 5-gallon tank over here, filled it up, and there's Rosebud. Also, I put the blue veiltail in a breeder box, and I left him overnight and released him the next day. Everything went well. But then I moved all of the juvenile angels over to the 55, and I brought the mother over here. When the betta and the mother met, the betta ran for his life, 'cause she's like 4 times bigger than these juveniles.